Hi, good afternoon. It's Tammy Holden, Vice Chair, School Committee, opening the meeting. Teresa Spangler has just stepped out momentarily. It's 4:02, and we're calling the meeting to order. Let's say a pledge of allegiance. Flag. Pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I need a motion to move into executive session regarding a personnel matter.
Make a motion that we move into executive session for a personnel matter.
Second. Okay, we're going to move into executive session.
All in favor?
All in favor? Aye. Aye, and we'll reconvene after executive session. All set.
Okay, we have reconvened into regular session when adjourned out of executive session. Can I have a motion? No votes were taken. Can I have a motion to seal the minutes?
Motion to seal the minutes?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Okay, next on the agenda is the public forum. Individuals may address the school committee on only one relevant education-related topic not included on the agenda, nor related to personnel or job performance, nor revealing personally identifiable information regarding students. Individuals may speak for no longer than 5 minutes and must submit a public participation form to superintendent prior to the start of the meeting. Non-agenda items discussed under public forum will not be voted upon at this meeting. Okay, our first action item is adjusted the fiscal year 24 budget.
Make a motion the school committee approve the adjusted fiscal year 24 budget in the amount of $46,124,543.
Second.
Discussion.
So I was proactive and I adjusted the state aid, and it's actually like $47,000 less than what is shown in this budget. So at the next meeting, you will be getting a budget amendment from me to adjust it to the appropriate number, and then we'll adjust the revenue and the expense at the same time. So that's what happened.
And these adjustments are from when we got the official budget from the town.
Yes.
Were adjusted.
Yes, and so the one adjustment to the operating budget was the state aid,
Mhm.
and that is I had to increase the state aid, so I increased a line, current benefits, I think it's called. So when I put the adjustment forward at the next meeting, it'll be a reverse of that. We'll reduce the revenue and we'll reduce the expense. So it didn't affect any school budgets, and we did send all the school budgets out last week, so everybody's good with that. So we're okay.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, we have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Next is a resolution to support the school construction bond.
Make a motion that the school committee approve the resolution supporting the school construction bond.
Second.
Okay, I'm going to read the resolution. Whereas the Middletown School Committee recognizes as one of its strategic goals to provide a safe, clean, and supportive environment for students and staff to learn and work. And whereas the Middletown School Committee endorses and supports new construction projects that provide every student with the benefit of a dynamic learning environment. And whereas the town of Middletown is proposing a $190 million bond to build a new middle high school in spring of 2025. And whereas the town of Middletown has a unique opportunity for the Rhode Island Department of Education to reimburse 55% of eligible expenses of the estimated project cost. And whereas the town of Middletown has reported an impact of $2 a day for the median Middletown homeowner for this school project. And whereas based upon an independent report dated November of 2021, the town of Middletown's 4 schools require $190 million in needed repairs. And whereas the Middletown School Committee strongly endorses the passage of this construction bond to take advantage of the state's willingness to pay 55% of expenses and to make Middletown schools safer and more secure for the benefit of our students. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Middletown School Committee strongly recommends the passage of the 2023 Middletown Middle High School Bond Referendum on November 7th, 2023. Further resolved that a copy of this resolution be spread upon the official records of the Middletown School Committee. Whereto, following bear witness, my name. So I think this is a great resolution. I think it's important for the community to know that 55% reimbursement is going to bring our total price tag down to $101 million. And that is a very good deal. We will never get these percentages of reimbursement if we do repairs. So the repairs are gonna cost, I forgot what the postcard said,
124,
124 million with no reimbursements. And
same schools.
brand new schools will and have the same schools that are over 60 years old or built in the 60s, or build a brand new facility for our 6 through 12th graders at $101 million cost. So
121 million.
101 million. After reimbursement of 55%, it's 101 million.
So it's gonna be a little bit more, but that's all right, because I think we
The
should
number we
go-
discussed,
Yes.
yes,
And movement and improvements made for the 4th and 5th grade.
right. And providing a high quality education for the next 50 plus years.
Mhm.
That's the key factor here. So we have a motion, a second, we read the resolution. All in favor?
We,
Oh,
discussion.
further discussion. I'm sorry, go ahead.
So I think we should take that $2 a day out, that one portion. There's a lot of people who have questions about that because if you're an elderly person on a fixed income, you're gonna pay $750 more a year on top of what you're already paying. And I think that is gonna be problematic for the elderly. So I would strike that.
Okay,
Yeah, I think even just because it says the median Middletown homeowner, and I know they were trying to do that to give people the averages costs.
mhm,
So obviously that's gonna be
Maybe
the
not here,
higher,
it's more
higher
PR.
tax
Mhm.
payers are gonna pay more and the lower income folks are gonna pay less of that $2 a day. But I would agree, because I hear
Mhm.
that's what we're hearing a lot from our senior,
Mhm.
you know, folks, is that I'm on this fixed income. I can't afford another,
Mhm.
$700 something dollars on
And-
my taxes every year.
And I also think it would be more powerful if every school committee member signed it.
okay. I don't know if we can do that, but I'm pretty sure we can.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Let me make a comment. I think it would be good for the town to have a new school. Okay, the questions I get almost have been what Greg has been getting. It's, if you use the, $2 a day or something, the first 2 years in 95, you gotta understand, and now the municipal bonds rates have changed. Eh, they're usually, as a general rule, half of what the mortgage rates are going for. So I was expecting about 3.5 on a municipal bond. But basically that first year, you're only gonna get charged, and in 2085, you're only gonna be charged $350 more on your taxes. The second time they go around, they're gonna borrow another $85 million. And it'll be an additional 350 plus. But that rate is based upon the $400,000 value. So people who own $1 million homes are gonna be paying a little bit more.
Mhm.
It's kind of hard. And then the question I've gotten from elderly people like myself, except I'm real elderly, but is the fact is there going to be any reduced rate for the elderly and those who are on a fixed income, like Wendy just mentioned? These things haven't been ironed out.
They're already getting that if they're the Homestead Act.
It's already under their whatever their individual homeowner tax rate is. It's based on your tax rate. So if you're already getting some sort of a senior VA type discount, those will stay. The tax increases that we're getting this year based off of our new budget were the same thing that they talked about. We have a tax increase for Middletown residents, and then there's a tax increase of a higher amount for non-residents and commercial, right? And so this is all just, it's going in your taxes. So we're not gonna come and ask you for a check for extra money. This is all in your taxes based on what the town will now owe, and it's all going to be done in taxes.
All right, I would suspect on your tax bill that you would have a separate line now for school, new school.
No.
Okay,
But the other thing folks need to remember is that the town didn't raise taxes for several years. I don't want to quote a number, but it was lots of years that the town did not raise taxes. So we didn't accumulate a fund to support
No, I
the
agree with
capital.
you.
In other words, we didn't create a school fund to be able to save the money for capital improvements and be able to maintain the schools like that. So, but here's the most important thing that people need to understand. We will be paying more money no matter what, because the schools can't stay the way they are. Our taxes will go up even more to fix the buildings
With no reimbursement.
with no reimbursements.
Because they have
It's
to be
cheaper
fixed. Yeah.
to build, no matter how you look at it, it's cheaper to build.
There's
We
no
are going to
option.
spend more than 101 million, and there is no discussion. Our schools are not going to survive another 10 years.
It's not an option to do nothing.
Right? That's not an
Oh,
option.
no, I'm
Mhm.
agreeing with you people, but
But-
I'm trying to get
Yeah.
I can't get a fix on municipal bonds, and that's what,
But that's not, I mean, Sean explains all of it. It's $101 million of what we'll be paying on. I don't know the percentage off the top of my head, but the bottom line is we're going to get 55% and they're working on more percentages to get reimbursements. So right now we're at a definite 55%. So that's a key
And like
factor.
you said, we are doing it in 2 stages. If
Right.
I'm not mistaken,
yeah,
they're
it
doing the
is.
one
I
and then we'll
suspect. 2
borrow again.
stages. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, so it's not like that first year, we're gonna see this giant
Yeah,
jump in
no,
our
no,
taxes, so.
Believe it or not, a lot of money is gonna be on the interest.
Yeah,
Is
of
gonna,
course.
yeah.
Mhm.
But what else can you do? There's no good time
Right.
to build anything.
So-
or to-
So Greg, and everybody, let me just say, can we amend the motion
Still approve
to
it, but amend.
eliminate the 5th whereas
The $2.
$2 one, eliminate that completely, leave the rest of it the same, and then put all 5 names underneath it.
I'll second that.
Is that,
Yeah, that's fine.
okay, so we
Make
need
a
to
motion
make
to
a motion to amend, right?
Mhm. Make a motion to amend the resolution supporting the school's construction bond by eliminating the line that has a $2 a day. And also by adding all members of the school committee's signatures at the bottom of the page.
Okay,
Second.
all right. All in favor? Aye,
Aye.
okay. Next is a motion to receive the superintendent reports.
Okay, and under personnel, Lori Miller to become the interim business manager.
That's it.
Make a motion, the school committee receive the superintendent reports.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Make a motion to adjourn the school committee meeting at 4:26,
Second.
36.
36. Thank you. And
We have a motion and a second. All in favor? Aye.